Okay. That. Audio. Sure is audible.
Audible. Sorry for being so rich, achievement.
What?
It's not relevant today, but I just got that achievement. It's obtain a total of 100 million Denny's. Jesus Christ. I was waiting for you to pop in, so I was just finishing up some stuff.
Doing use endless dailies. Oh, too funny.
And now, on to...
Yeah, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. Oh boy.
It's time to call out a bitch.
Wait.
I mean, what?
What?
We're gonna pin the murder on the culprit.
Is it pinning the murder on someone?
We're pinning the culprit. We're pinning down the culprit.
Pinning down the culprit.
With evidence.
With the evidence.
We're not pinning it on someone's scapegoat. You know?
Yeah, okay.
Why is this confusing?
I don't know. Let's get into it. December 10th, 5:45 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. We are still in the flashback sequence. We have cleared Gumshoe's name. Kind of, but he is the only suspect thus far. We can't find a new one. He's screwed.
But we're pretty sure that the facts don't really line up with him being killer.
We are almost 100% certain the facts don't line up with him being the killer.
So, I think in a court of law, you would at least have, what's the word?
Reasonable doubt?
Yeah, thank you. It's 2 words, but yeah.
What is this incredibly overpowering sweet scent?
Smells like flowers.
Taco Bed, is this it?
Hmm? Isn't that Detective Bad and Kay over there?
Looks like she's managed to escape the bailiff. No, that's not quite it.
Oh, too bad. It's so pretty.
I think you're still a bit too young to be wearing that. Since you found it, I guess I can let you keep it.
Thanks, I'll treasure it always.
Those two seem to get along rather well.
Oh, here. I got something else for you.
Hey, thank you, Uncle Bed. No. Are you one of these gummy?
Gummy. Oh, you mean gumshoe.
I mean,
It's really funny sprite. It's Kay going to town on a sweet roll while crying her eyes out.
Up to it.
Hey, 2F. Finished all the Deltarune content today. Hey, nicely done.
All of it. 100%ed.
Yep.
Wow.
Went into the future, got a copy of the full release, came back to tell us about it.
Well, no, to not tell us about it.
Oh, yeah. Please don't tell us about it.
He was trying to be nice to me because I was gonna get in trouble. And then he got in trouble because he tried to protect me. Gummy. I didn't kill Daddy.
Don't cry. I heard it would be sad if you saw you crying.
I'm not crying.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Mr. from before and the lady too.
Would you think it would be a good idea to go home for the time being?
You're not involved in the investigation, so it's for the best if you do.
Actually, I'm Uncle Bad's assistant.
So I'm related to the investigation.
Is that so, Detective Bad?
Yeah, I guess. What? You were just scolding us like kids to not mess up the crime scene. And now you let this child run free. Hey,
Always the case when you are like you are a child and someone who is maybe 2 years younger than you starts doing stuff and you get annoyed because, oh, look at that child. No matter, as soon as someone younger than you shows up, you are immediately an adult and they are an annoying child.
people are free to investigate things outside of the actual crime scene. You also had a few things she wanted to look into. Got a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with that, but I am curious as to what Miss Yu is looking into.
Uncle Bad, I'm gonna go look somewhere else now, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you.
Oh, that's right. I missed her.
Hmm? Yes, what is it?
I know Gummy really isn't the bad guy. I mean it. So, please, find the real bad guy, okay?
No. I do not want to deal with Gumshoe. I won't forgive whoever did this. In the absence of the perfect piece of testimony and evidence, no one else who can be the true culprit other than Detective Gumshoe. Wandered off while I was pondering. Miles is just quietly, he closed his eyes, thinking to himself, that is canon. It's not thoughts that he's having in an instant. No, he does take the time to say this to himself, and people just look at him with his eyes closed while he does that. Detective Bad, what exactly is Kay searching for?
Nothing that concerns you, boy.
Oh, and I suppose that has nothing to do with Kay.
It does, because she's Faraday's daughter.
It's like Slay the Princess all over again.
Anyway, hurry up and get to the point. I don't have time to waste.
It's such a hysterical spray. The fucking eyes and reaching into the coat like he's about to fucking draw on someone. So funny.
It's so good.
Sounds like he'd rather be left alone. I have something I'd like to confirm with you once again.
I don't have anything to say to you. Finger wag.
Be that as it may, we still have questions that we need answers to. Now then, first of all, what is the overpowering smell that is permeating this room? Upon entering this room, thought I was going to suffocate.
Maybe that's because you should take off that ascot here. Anyway, it's that ultra strong perfume you wears. She spilled some of it. I was having a bad time of it myself. Didn't think twice and opened the window, but that smell still's here.
Perfume, huh? The sweet scent of the air is perfume.
Well, it's giving off quite a stench. I bet it's some cheap, no-name brand.
She said it's a famous brand from overseas.
It's a knockoff, yes. Definitely a knockoff.
No disrespect, but forced one of those bottles on me. Here, girl, you can have it.
It was bought for much more expensive of a friend perfume. However, seeing as you just happened to give a spare, I suppose I'll take it. Master Tress, you'll hold on to this bottle for such fail.
Why can't she even be honest about her wants? Just use perfume. Given to Bad by you. Same perfume as the one spilled in lobby number 1. Now I have the perfume as you wears. Just fantastic.
Is that all you want to talk about? So, we're going back to investigating.
Actually, I still have a few other things I wish to inquire about. During the recess. You were in this room the entire recess?
Like I said, made a call to the precinct to get that big lug down here. But other than that, I was waiting for the recess to end in here.
At least your story is consistent.
Earlier, you stated that you were in this lobby with Miss Yu.
Yeah, I ran into her in the hallway. Said she wanted to talk to me about something, so I came in here.
And what you're saying is that until Detective Gumshoe's arrival, you and Miss Yu were in 2 different locations?
Guess I am.
Interesting.
Speaking of that lawyer, she seems to have a great dislike for you.
Let's see. Miss Yu is the sister of the victim of the KG-8 incident. And as I recall, Detective Bad was the lead detective on that case. I wonder if the reason for her disdain isn't simply because you failed to guard Cece, but because you were the lead detective on the case.
You knew.
I also know that today's trial involving the Kodovian Embassy staff member is being referred to as the second KG-8 incident.
Huh.
Now then, Detective, I believe it's time you were honest with me and told me the truth behind your relationship with Miss Yu and Mr. Faraday and the KG-8 incident.
If you already know that much, I guess it'd be alright to tell you.
Oh. Now then, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the KG-8 incident.
It's not exactly a happy story.
Don't imagine it would be. This is about a murder trial.
Other than the people who were directly involved, you two would be the first to hear what I'm about to tell.
He pulls it out.
Have we seen him take it out?
I think once, yeah. But he didn't hold it. He was just kind of playing with it.
Yeah, I was thinking there's no way that it was an actual cigarette.
The honest truth behind the KG-8 incident. Faraday, you and I.
No, I wasn't a lawyer yet.
I know, I'm talking about you.
No, I just told
The
you.
other you. No, the you with the you.
Ooh, is he talking about me?
As you already know, we 3 were involved with the KG8 incident, and I don't mean we three standing here. Faraday and I were originally on the trail of a smuggling ring.
You mean the smuggling case involving one of the Mono Group secretaries?
Oh, that trial was just a front.
Just a front, a facade.
Oh,
Yeah, the case became tainted. All because the witness who was gonna testify about the Amano Group's ties to the smuggling ring, CCU, was killed.
then what became of the secretary who was arrested?
His name was Colin DeVore. Be honest, the guy didn't know a thing about the smuggling ring. But he confessed to knowing about it anyway. DeVore is probably being intimidated by the big boss man, just another scapegoat.
Boss man of the Amano Group. Can't seriously mean Mr. Ernest Amano. That can't be right. It's probably just Detective Bad's personal hypothesis. What is he trying to do, suspecting Mr. Amano of being involved with smuggling?
I suppose it would have been quite difficult to secure an acquittal after he confessed. But the man who killed CCU, Manny Cochin, was a completely different person. He's already been acquitted once of her murder. Mr. Faraday, how could you have let him go?
If I remember correctly, I heard that Mr. Faraday had an important piece of evidence stolen from him.
That wasn't Faraday's fault. It was mine. I wasn't vigilant enough. Faraday, CC, I was supposed to protect them both.
Miss Yu did mention that as well, about how Detective Bad was supposed to guard her sister.
But even I was supposed to protect them. Fell into their trap.
What kind of trap?
Holes in this jacket are a testament to that trap.
Oh my
shit.
god. He fell into a hole punch factory.
He fell into a Swiss cheese machine.
A machine that makes the holes in Swiss cheese.
Like we're faking the Swiss cheese. You ever had fake Swiss cheese?
You mean you were fired upon?
You were shot that many times in one gunfight.
I get the jacket. But are you really going to be wearing the tie that's got holes in it as well?
It goes with the look, obviously.
No,
What?
these aren't bullet holes, idiot. Only about half of these are from that case. But the reason I continue to wear this jacket is to remind myself of the lessons I learned from the KG8 incident.
I see.
I couldn't protect CCU, and the suspect was found not guilty. He had hit a brick wall as far as the law was concerned. That's when she came to the courtroom. The victim's sister. That's when I first met Callisto Yu.
Relation to you.
To me,
You, Noah, in particular.
wow.
About how do you know Detective Bad? But when you first met Miss Yu. On the day the verdict of the KG8 incident was handed down, was it not?
He protected the kobolds from some Sahagan or something. I don't know. It's the best I can come up with on the spot.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah, Faraday and I, we apologized to her from the bottom of our hearts. It was all we could do. But Just saying you're sorry won't bring my sister back, she said. And then she gave me a hard slap across the face.
Well, she certainly had a lot of self-control to stop at just a slap. If it was me, not even 100 lashes would have been punishment enough.
I suppose not. You said it herself. She never wanted to see either of us ever again.
But after that, you've seen her many times over, correct?
Yeah, Faraday and I, even after the KG8 incident come to a close, continued to hunt down the smuggling ring. Got involved in a variety of cases. But it was no use. We cracked so many different cases. The result was always the same. Couldn't find the real mastermind behind the ring.
The ring really that big?
It's a whole circle. Was in the pursuit of the ring.
Uh-huh.
We met you once again.
Like an extra large pizza pie. It's really hard for just one person to finish it. No comments for the peanut gallery, Stefan.
Was during another trial related to the smuggling ring. Faraday was the prosecutor, and I, as the lead detective, took to the witness stand. You? She appeared out of the blue as the defense attorney. The client was related to the smuggling ring. She was defending them? Yeah. You was pursuing the ring as best she could as a lawyer. I think she defended Rel this time for the same reason.
Come to think of it, Miss Yu did say something to the same effect. I have my own agenda. I'm still on the hunt for leads regarding the KG8 incident, alright? And for that, you've not a single qualm about defending a known killer. Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rel was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him, ever. But don't you dare suggest I was going to.
Doesn't matter what her reason is. Helping a criminal is just despicable.
You're so naive, girl. I could have stolen this lollipop from you. That's how naive you are.
Damn. Damn, such a sort of von karma.
Just like us, you felt that she had to hit the limit of what the law could do. That's why she murdered these two fellas.
The law is merely a tool. There is no limit to it, only the skill of the craftsman.
You two are still too young. But one day you'll know what I mean.
Because in the next chapter, we're gonna have to commit perjury.
Oh ho ho!
But enough tracking. What matters is that we met you again in pursuit of the smuggling ring.
Yeah, and this is the first time we've met Detective Bad.
Dang, you got me. That's all.
What's your relation with Faraday? What's your relation to Mr. Faraday? You even seem to know Kay fairly well.
I met him when he was a rookie prosecutor. Known him ever since. Kay, I known her since the day she was born. Faraday and I, we cracked quite a few cases together.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
I was there when his wife was giving birth because they were wondering if I was the father.
Oh boy, it's got real messy real fast.
But then when she came out looking like a turtle, they didn't think it was me anymore.
What? This Caleb looking. What? How does Caleb look like a turtle?
You don't think she looks like a turtle? She
No.
looks like a ninja turtle.
What? You think Kay looks like a ninja? Where the fuck did that come from?
She's got the turtle mouth.
He's
and
just
got the
fucking
turtle
holding on to
eyes.
that the whole fucking time. That's insane. What a crazy fucking thing to
I've
say.
been thinking she looks like a ninja turtle the entire time. Devin had a good point to bring it up.
Fuck, where the fuck is Kay? Kay, get the fuck back here. We need to look at you. Damn, that sure is one of your opinions of all time. You two, you two seem to have made no progress at all in the Yatagarasu case.
It's me touch a nerve.
Fuck yeah, you did.
Huh. I only have one thing to say to you. No one knew more about the Yatagarasu than me and Faraday. That's why I was called upon to testify in today's trial. To prove that Rail was not the real Yatagarasu. Which I would have done if he hadn't turned around and accused Faraday. And after the accusation, I was asked to testify, but this time to prove or disprove the accusation. I guess I won't be doing that either. Or Faraday.
I sense that there's more to that statement than I. Perhaps a bit more digging into Rasu's. Zeri? You claim to know much about the Yatagarasu. Care to share what you know with me?
What you two should be looking for right now is proof of murderous intent towards Faraday and Rail.
I agree, which is exactly why I'm asking you about the Yatagarasu.
What?
KG-8 incident, and the second KG-8 incident. Both of these cases are tied to the smuggling ring. And in both of these cases, the witness who was to testify about the ring was murdered. However, there is one point in which they differ. And that is the presence or absence of the great thief Yatagarasu. Mr. Rel claimed to be the Yatagarasu. However, in the middle of the trial, suddenly declared Mr. Faraday to be the real Yatagarasu. Then, during the recess, they were both killed. Don't you find that to be the least bit odd?
It's worse. Spitting about the push. Just spit it out already.
I believe there must be a reason for that. Two men suspected of being the Yatagarasu were both killed at the same time.
A reason, huh?
So in order to catch Mr. Faraday's and Mr. Rel's cold-blooded killer, I felt I needed to learn as much as I can about the Yatagarasu.
It will help you solve this case. I'll tell you the reason why we've never caught the Yatagarasu.
Because I, Detective Bad, am the Yatagarasu.
No, Francisco is the Yatagarasu.
The 13-year-old Francisco von Karma.
It's like, what is that? What's that scene for that movie? It was like, oh, it's Batman. It's the Batman one,
Batman,
right?
yeah.
Oh, no, it's the Iron Man one.
Is it Iron Man?
I think it's Iron Man. I'm Iron Man. No, I'm Iron Man.
I'm
Is it-
Spider-Man.
It's Batman or Iron Man? I can't remember.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man? What? Anyways, one of those superheroes.
Some kind of man.
What was the sudden outburst for? You almost made me whip you by accident. I do it on purpose.
He's still accidentally with me, anyways.
There are three main reasons why the Yatagrasu will always be one
He's quite the
step ahead.
infectious accent, isn't it?
First, Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. Third, Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever.
See. So those are the Yatagarasu's special traits.
Sounds like an incredibly elusive thief.
The Yatagarasu never been caught on tape. Never tries to draw anyone's attention. Would never do something as lowbrow as committing murder. That's how I knew the real wasn't the wasn't the real Yatagarasu.
Yada 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 yada.
But sir, you can't use that sort of logic on its own to prove the thief wasn't.
Listen, little girl, I'm not done talking yet. But what's different this time is that evidence related to the smuggling ring was sent to the police. And the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Kadopian embassy, the Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu sent the evidence.
Till now, the Yatagarasu had always publicized any corrupt dealings through the mass media. But not this time. The evidence this time, something only Faraday and I, and a select few others knew about.
In that case, how could you be so sure that it was the Yatagarasu who sent it?
That's easy. Special card that only the Yatagarasu uses was attached. That's how I can be sure.
And just what sort of card is it?
Here, take a look at this article. Whenever the Yatagarasu wants to publicize something, a white card is sent along with the stolen information. When we questioned Real about what was sent along with the white card, Real had no idea what it was.
Ah, and that's how Detective Bad knew that Mr. Rel was a phony. Thank you very much. I have a much better understanding of the Yatagarasu now. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes? His Honor would like to transfer the evidence from today's trial over to you. So if you could please head over to the courtroom, I'd be much appreciated, sir. Understood. I'll be there shortly. Detective Bad, what does the law mean to you? Well, that's a
I
stupid
know
question.
the answer to that question. It's the only reason I'm still alive. Not stupid after all, idiot.
I became a prosecutor to find the answers to the question myself, and to play a part in ensuring that all criminals everywhere are found guilty. Oh ho ho. Oh, to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ah, it appears that His Honor is still a bit dispirited. The first time today I experienced what it's like to stand at the witness stand. I now have a great appreciation just how hard it is to give testimony.
There's no reason to be all depressed about it, Your Honor. As a judge, no one expects you to think about anything other than the verdict.
Francisca, there's no need to further depress His Honor.
I'm not trying to, Myers.
Your Honor. Your Honor, I've come to collect the evidence that was to be transferred to me. Your Honor? The evidence? Your Honor! Oh! You, yes! Can I help you? I'd like to collect the evidence now, sir.
Your Honor? Do you think you can stay focused long enough to at least do your job?
Yes, I'm sorry. And I would like to... And I would, except the defense attorney has yet to arrive. He's busy with the investigation. Let's keep this brief, shall we? Very well. In that case, please confirm that all the pieces of evidence are present. Furthermore, the evidence that was used in the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell are also included, so please go ahead and use them in your investigation into their case. Understood, Your Honor.
Oh no, is it gonna be even longer and we have to also prove the past case?
Oh my god.
I thought it was just gonna be about the... Okay.
Oh, this chapter is so long. God. Okay. It's gonna be fucking tomorrow by the time you finish telling this story. That's why we arrive at our office so late, because Kay just kept going on about this story. Pieces of evidence that were used in the murder of those two men would be a very good chance for me to find new leads regarding their case. And maybe even something that will finally lead me to the truth.
How does Kay have his internal monologue?
Taking some creative liberties.
It's them reminiscing together, right?
Must be. I placed all the items over at the prosecutor's bench for you. Completely forgot the context of this flashback. Yeah, this is a flashback inside of a...
Time rewind?
Inside of a time rewind, yeah. It started with the medias res of Edgeworth getting back to his office. And then we went back in time 2 days while we're still on the plane. Then we landed. And we got caught up in this kidnapping case where we met Kay. And now Kay is telling us the story from 7 years ago.
And we've still to arrive.
And we've still yet to arrive at the present where we're in chapter 1. I see. Thank you very much. I will go and confirm that they are all accounted for.
Understand.
Mysterious document. Evidence that Miss Yu prepared is just sitting here on this table.
You know you can just walk off with it, right?
Of course I do. Miss Yu must have been caught off guard by her client's sudden accusation. I wonder how she would have defended Mr. Rell in the case that he was still alive. So this is the evidence related to today's Cadopian Embassy trial from Mr. Faraday's bag.
You mean the evidence bags that was on the table in lobby number 2, right?
Yes, finally, we can now take a look at the evidence itself, not just data about them. Let's be sure to thoroughly examine them while we have the time.
Agreed. I want to take a good look at the evidence from the embassy murder too.
And why is that?
Because I still don't fully understand what today's trial was about.
Ugh!
Ah,
Don't point your crop at me just because you don't know something.
don't you try to order me around just because Papa chose you today.
I see someone is still sore about not being picked by Mr. Von Karma.
It's also real to see this knife up close.
So we have the knife, the gun, an envelope, and... what's this organizer doing here? Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I completely forgot to tell you. About what, Your Honor? They found Mr. Faraday's personal organizer inside that evidence bag of his. Detective Bad requested it to be passed along to you. He said it would help with the investigation. Detective Bad said that?
What a strange stroke of luck.
Well, never look a gift horse in the mouth. Might as well flip through it, too.
We're missing the plastic bag of the plastic bag.
Yes, that's a conclusion that we have drawn. But it's just something we've kept to ourselves. Took a quick look through these documents before the trial started.
Well, I wasn't even afforded the opportunity to skim it.
Suppose I should explain it to you then.
Yes, you should. Perfectly, and in its entirety, if you please.
On the night of September 8th, an embassy staff member was killed in front of the embassy. The staff member died of shock due to being shot in the heart. Mac Rell was brought in that night and as a suspect,
Why?
and thoroughly
He
questioned.
died of shock after being shot in the heart.
I mean,
What does that mean? He died from being shot in the heart. What do you mean died of shock from being shot in the heart?
technical terms.
What?
Yeah. You don't die from bleeding out, you die of shock.
You do die from having your heart shot.
A bullet to the heart would be pretty shocking. No. You don't understand. It was an electric bullet.
What? I mean, if it missed his heart and he thought he got shot in the heart and therefore panicked and died.
No. It was made of electricity. He died of shock
It was
when he was shot in the heart.
it was a prop gun. It shot a cap. No actual projectile.
Because the murder weapon was found on him, for which he was arrested on the spot.
A simpleton of a man. That's what he was.
Perhaps he was, for the weapon wasn't the only incriminating evidence we had. Mr. Rell was caught in the act on film by a security camera.
He wasn't even bigger simpleton than I thought. I can't believe he didn't notice the security camera.
The Cadopian Embassy's security system is supposedly very well designed. He may have simply not been aware that there was a camera in the area.
So, have you seen the contents of the video for yourself?
Yes, the surveillance video the security camera took was played during the trial by Mr. Faraday. You can clearly identify Mr. Rell on it, even the sound of the gunshot was crystal clear.
So, the footage included sounds, huh? I don't think I'd ever want to see the moment of someone's death in real life.
Dude, did he murder someone wearing sandals and jeans?
He thought the hat would hide his identity.
Me neither. Gun.
But they actually identified him by the toe fungus.
Oh, I hate that. Moving on. This gun, it was originally used to kill the Cadopian Embassy staff member. When the crime was reported, the responding police found Mr. Rell still holding it, which led to his immediate arrest.
And then this gun took the original shooter's life. How ironic.
Indeed. Doesn't seem to be anything we can learn from this piece of evidence. The knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday.
Would have thought such a beautiful piece of art and could be used for such a cruel act.
And it's never crossed your mind that you use your riding crop for the wrong purpose?
It did, but that's why I upgraded to a whip. Much easier to strangle with.
Mr. Faraday's organizer. It appears he was in the habit of using it.
Looks like he wrote his strategy for getting Mr. Wells convicted down in here.
I have collected the evidence I need to prove that Mr. Rell was the killer. In the handgun Rell had on him. When he was arrested, the surveillance tape should be able to prove that he was the one. It appears that Mr. Faraday honestly believed that Mr. Rell was the killer in the case. And the handgun going off was recorded with superb clarity on the surveillance video. I also have evidence that I can use to prove that Rell is not the real Yatagarasu. It would also appear that he had proof that Mr. Rel was not the Yatagarasu. No matter how he may try to play it, as long as I have the Yatagarasu's key, I can prove he's a phony. If I present it to him in court, it should clear up everything. And he apparently also had a very definitive piece of evidence. In a long battle, I hope this will finally bring it to an end. Yes, I believe that Mr. Faraday was well prepared. He discredits any claim that Mr. Rel may have made about being the real Yatagarasu.
It's yet a fact to prove that Mr. Rel was against the party in the embassy murder.
This organizer is a clue straight from Mr. Faraday. I'll have to take my time and give a thorough read later.
Look, there's a picture stuck between these pages here.
It appears to be a key.
Rather ornate one at that. Just look at the design on the handle.
Craftsmanship is superb. Could this be the Yatagarasu's key Mr. Faraday mentioned in his organizer?
The Yatagarasu's key, eh?
That definitely folds up like a switchblade, right?
That seems to be what it's implying.
Yeah, because there's that one dark line, is the gap. You can see like the mechanism underneath the just barely peeking out from the inside bit of that gray piece.
But it... How does it connect to the knife part?
Who said it did?
It looks like the same thing to me. Can you open the evidence folder? It's not at all the same thing. Same color wood and the same gold and silver. But it's not the same shape or design.
No, I got it. That is the knife. Look at the handle shape. You see it's wavy on both sides.
Wavy on both sides.
And there's the leaf design on the outside. Look at the knife. Wavy down the middle, and there's a leaf design in the middle.
And the butterflies on the outside.
And the butterfly's on the outside now.
What? How does that work? It unfolds in the middle?
Yeah, so there must be like it must be hinged around that gray metal pin, the rectangle in the center. And it folds down and around. So there's a key on one side, then there's that metal bit, that's the pivot point for the handle. And then inside the handle as it is right now, as we can see it, is the knife.
Oh, it's a butterfly knife.
It's like a butterfly knife, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I see it. And it is a butterfly.
There is a butterfly on it.
So you can see the notch in the middle too.
Yeah, that's what tipped me off. There's the little notch in the middle. It's like, it's very strange. Detective Bad said something earlier.
What's different about it this time was that the evidence related to the smuggling ring was sent to the police. And the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Cadopian embassy. Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu sent the evidence.
Till now, the Yatagarasu always publicized any corrupt dealings through the mass media. Not this time. The evidence this time was something only Faraday and I, and a select few others, knew about.
Mr. Faraday must have been trying to keep the secret keys safe.
The prosecutor on both the Yatagarasu and smuggling ring cases, that's to be expected. A photo of the key the Yatagrasu sent. We can't play with it. We can't solve the mystery yet. We can't take it into the
Right,
3D viewer and
because
play with it.
It is the knife.
Yeah. That's odd.
What is it?
Mr. Faraday didn't mention anything about a knife in his organizer.
That certainly is odd.
The weapon that was used to kill the Canopian Embassy staff member was the gun. But if that's the case, then where did this knife that was used to murder Mr. Faraday come from?
Isn't that what it was brought into the courthouse by Mr. Vale? That's the only logical conclusion, right?
No, because it's not that easy to smuggle a weapon like that in here. Every person who enters the courthouse doors is checked thoroughly for contraband. Furthermore, the suspect was handcuffed, making it impossible for him to bring a knife as large as that inside.
In that case, how do you suppose this knife ended up here inside the courthouse?
If you think carefully here, there's nothing related to the knife written anywhere on Mr. Faraday's organizer. However, there's the fact that this knife came from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. Conversely, there is one item listed in Mr. Faraday's organizer that no one has claimed to have seen today. In order to solve this mystery, I believe I'll need to take another good look at the evidence.
As is fast, can I take the facts that you have yet to answer me? Because you're talking to yourself? To mean that you don't have an answer for me?
Actually, I do know the answer, Francisca.
What? Then what is it?
One of the pieces of evidence we've been holding has been hiding a secret of its own. And it was through this piece of evidence that the knife was brought into the courthouse. Ah.
Picture of the key. Yep. Take that! Take that!
This Yatagarasu's key Mr. Faraday mentions in his organizer. This is how the knife was brought into the courthouse.
So not making any sense, Mas Edgevas.
You just need to look a bit closer, Francisca, to see what I mean. Don't the color and ornamentation on the key's handle remind you of anything?
So it too reminds me of the knife.
Very good. Both the Yatagrasu's key in this photo and the murderous knife have this very unique design on their handles. Furthermore, even though Mr. Faraday mentions the Yatagrasu's key, the only object we found at the crime scene was the knife.
So you don't seriously mean to say...
It appears that you finally caught up. And yes, I do mean to say that these two pieces are in fact one and the same.
That's impossible.
Even if that is what you believe, we should still investigate this possibility. Now then, let us examine this knife in a little more detail. It's the weapon that was used to kill Mr. Faraday. The handle and the blade itself both have beautiful designs worked onto them.
Yeah, you can see the notch in the design at the front there. Look, it says even a flower-shaped design on this gold section here. If this hadn't been used as a tool for matter, I'd want it for myself.
He seems to be drawn to the embellishments. Too bad this isn't mine to give away.
Ah, Edgeworth, you'd give Francisca a knife?
Aha!
I can't believe it turned into a key. To think there was such a trick to this thing.
So the weapon used to kill Mr. Faraday is actually the key the Yatagrasu stole. This piece of information is more critical than anything we've learned up till now. Yatagrasu's key was updated in my organizer. Turns into a knife.
Frankly, I'm shocked.
Mr. Faraday only mentioned the key aspect of this piece of evidence in his organizer. Possible that even he had no idea the key was hiding a knife blade inside.
But if that's true, then only someone who knew about the key to knife trick could have killed Mr. Faraday.
Even among law enforcement, this key was top secret. We're looking for someone who knew even more about the key than even Mr. Faraday. Meaning that the only person it could be is the one who sent the key in the first place. The great thief Yatagarasu.
Then maybe Mr. Fair really was Yatagarasu. And he was the one who killed Mr. Faraday. Isn't that one possible scenario?
No, not really. Especially since Mr. Faraday was absolutely convinced that Mr. Rel was not the Yatagarasu. Besides, as Detective Bad said earlier,
But when we questioned Real about what was sent along with the white car, Real had no idea what it was.
I see. Then, right then, I guess the person who knows the trick behind this key is someone else, and that person is the real Yatagarasu.
oh my god, Callisto used the real Yatagarasu?
That'd be kind of funny because then, I mean, Kay is not taking after her father.
Yeah. Just completely wrong. Kay just believes her father was the Yatagarasu. Based on how this flashback shakes out. It's very funny. Seems that this key is truly the key to solving this case.
Hey, that's Maz Edward. Go jump off a bridge.
I'm not even going to bother whipping you for that one. Just jump off a bridge. That's odd. We're short one piece of evidence. And the piece that's missing is the surveillance video that was played in court.
The surveillance video? How could a piece of evidence just disappear? Where did it go?
The video showing the moment in which Mr. Rel committed the murder. Where could it have gone indeed? Are you done with your inspection of the evidence? Yes, I'm finished. However, Your Honor,
20 minutes. 30 minutes.
look how much we learned. We learned the true identity of the Yatagarasu, or at least the Yatagarasu 2.
Electrical.
Yes. However, Your Honor, I am missing a single piece of prosecutorial evidence.
Johanna, were you derelict in your duties?
Wait, what? No. I dare not lick my duties. What do you take me for?
Derelict.
Derelict. I dare not lick my duties. No, Your Honor, the most important piece of evidence in today's trial. The surveillance video is not amongst the evidence you laid out for me. I brought Mr. Faraday's whole bag with me from the crime scene. Maybe the tape is still somewhere at the crime scene. Something wrong here.
Is that why the TV was on?
Think about this missing piece of evidence. It would appear that for me to find the answers I seek, I'll have to pay another visit to the scene of the crime, defendant lobby number 2. Oh my god! Look who it is!
Oh my god. Lance. Funny. Is he Interpol still at this point?
He's gotta be.
Because he's from Zangfa.
Yeah, because he's from Zangfa. It wouldn't make sense for him not to be here if he wasn't from Interpol. That's Detective Bad, but who is he with?
I've never seen that officer before.
So, did you find it?
No, not yet. And I've looked everywhere.
I see. Well then, please continue with the search.
Understood. I'll continue the search. So you're the one running this show. Prosecutors like you shouldn't even be allowed at crime scenes.
I mean, he's not wrong. How dare you? Just who do you think you are? He still walks like he's got that massive fucking coat. What was that all about? And who was that man just now?
I've heard fast. I've never seen a more imprudent officer in my life. But yeah, the bag is still on the floor.
Ah. Even know that was standing right here behind him.
Yeah, I see you in my mirror. I know you're standing right behind me. What do you want, kids?
Amazing.
Looks like you are paying
Phenomenal.
attention after all.
Great writing. Really gotta up that word count, don't we?
Of course I was. I have eyes in the back of my head and in this mirror.
Ah, so that mirror isn't for vanity's sake. Going to keep an eye out on who or what is behind him at all times. Tell me, Detective Bad, who was that rude man just now?
That guy came here from the Republic of Zang 5 to study. He's Agent Lang. He's trying everything he can to revive the lost honor of his family. He's traveling the world to study different philosophies of entertainment from scratch.
By visiting various police departments around the world, a lot of dedication.
He's still just a rookie cop, but I sense a strong grudge of some sort from him. The guy's more useful than a gumshoe, even if he is rude.
It's not saying
Damn.
much, Detective Bad.
That's a really low bar.
That's a really low bar.
Well, he has lots of guts to come to this country and give prosecutors a hard time.
I agree. However, I think of one young lady that statement also applies to. Anyway, what was that agent looking for, Detective Bad?
Hell yes, it's this guy was fucking around in lobby number 5 and it's fair.
Like I said before, it's got nothing to do with the two of you.
I highly doubt that it has nothing to do with me.
Huh.
Fine. If it is this game I must play, then I will take this opportunity to draw out what he's been hiding, and what happened in this room straight from him.
This is fun timing to be.
Detective Gumshoe was rather shocked at this, and said it is huge compared to his own.
Anything you would compare with something he owns will always seem grandiose.
It's a good point, Francisca. You know?
And maybe you shouldn't be comparing sizes of men versus women. I'm just going to leave that there.
Just gonna let that stew for a second, yep. Speaking of grandiose, I'd say that ego of yours could use a little deflating.
I am little, don't you worry.
Wonder if the killer used these plastic bags on a flash of inspiration.
This that detective. I somehow doubt he's that quick-witted.
They're saying that this crime scene was thought out in advance.
This that detective? I somehow doubt he's capable of making such a complex plan.
Francisca, will you learn to take responsibility for your statements?
Was this table here all along?
I suppose so.
Fair, clearly it is out of place. Could you take the sofa into consideration? That table is much too tall.
You know, that's a good point, Francisca. Stop pointing it out, though. we're not gonna nitpick the sprites in this scene. I get the impression that the two are not meant to be used as a set, Francisco.
Got its own table. It's got its own chairs. I knew that.
It seems she's lost her calm sense of judgment in her eagerness to defeat me. Earlier, you were in lobby number 1, and now you're here in lobby number 2. You are quite the busy man, Detective Bad.
Multiple returns to a crime scene brings about success. That's what we detectives say.
I see. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I asked about what happened again, correct?
Don't have anything left to say.
Ah. Boy. You'll see. I will draw my answer out from you, one way or another.
But it's curious to help us if it's a tiny bit in our investigation.
I gave Faraday's notebook to the judge earlier. That's helped enough, don't you think?
Please, we're asking you for just a bit more of your cooperation.
Don't push me, kid.
Time of the murder. I'd like to ask once again about what happened around here at the time of the crime.
I refuse to answer. Any more investigating you do will be a waste of time. Besides, how am I supposed to answer questions on things I don't know nothing about?
Things you don't know about. But aren't you supposed to know everything?
He should. Wait, is it possible? Maybe he doesn't know about the trick behind that piece of evidence. Try showing it to him. May prove to be the key to getting some answers from Detective Bad. Present.
Knife. Key.
No, key. Detective Bad.
Key knife.
Did you know of the existence of the item in this photograph?
Of course I did. It's my job to know everything related to the Yatagarasu case.
In that case, let me ask you something. Did you know that the knife that killed Mr. Faraday and this Yatagarasu's key are one and the same?
What? That's impossible.
It looks like he didn't know after all.
This piece of evidence, which we call the Yatagarasu's key, is actually a well-camouflaged knife. Mr. Faraday was planning to use this Yatagarasu's key to prove that Mr. Rel was not the real Yatagarasu. Isn't that correct?
I guess so.
However, Mr. Faraday had no idea that it was, in fact, a knife.
You have to admit, neither of us knew that fact. Neither of us knew that no one in law enforcement knew either. How did we miss something as big as this?
How did you miss something as big as this? But you checked over this thing that a great thief sends you as like as a way to like prove who he is, who he says it is? He is? And you just like do nothing with it? He's like, oh yes, mysterious key. Into a bag, into evidence we go. Like, not examine it at all, not dust it for prints. Nothing.
It dusted for prints, but they never leave evidence behind, so what was I supposed to do with it? Crack it open?
I noticed that since a little while ago, you appear to be searching for something. I presume that this key is what you were searching for.
Yeah, that's it, right.
Why were you searching for it?
Because I promised Faraday. I promised that I'd protect that key with my life. After he was killed, the key disappeared from Faraday's evidence bag. Who would have thought the key is what took Faraday's life?
So, the Yatagarasu sent the evidence that they took from the Ethiopian embassy to the police, and they sent the key along with it.
Knowing
Knowing
they would
that
bring the key
they would bring the key here?
as evidence.
So why was the Yatagarasu planning to assassinate Mr. Rel or Mr. Faraday. Because it is reading like a setup to an assassination, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's how I sneak the murder weapon in here. Then I can get in close with the prosecutor, Mr. Faraday, and kill him.
I mean, I thought that the original idea was kill the two guys and then set Bad up as the fall guy. But instead, Bad ended up calling Gumshoe as backup, and then Gumshoe ended up as the fall guy, which wasn't really Yu's plan. That was my original understanding.
That makes sense, but even before that. What if, and now hear me out, what if Kay is actually the third Yatagarasu?
What about that funny-looking guy who was the first killer or whatever? Is he just not involved with this at all?
No, not at all. He's just a patsy the Amano group have inside the prosecutor's office. No, but what if...
Huh? No, I meant the other guy.
What other guy?
I don't know. Go to the profiles. Manny Cochin, maybe?
Dead man?
Nope. Next page. Third one. That guy.
Manny Cochin. Philadelphia and staff member embassy is suspect in KG8 incident.
Like, it would make more sense if you wanted to kill him.
Maybe.
Maybe that was the plan? I don't know.
Maybe? You know, I'm thinking
How is
that...
that man 24?
How is that man 24? How is that man 24? Jesus, it's a rough 24. How is that man? Question marks.
Listen, you can have a pretty good beard by younger age.
You have a pretty good
And
beard
no
by
hair.
question mark. Yeah, you know. Listen, having no hair is not a disqualifier from looking good. After all, our sole married homeowner friend is in fact very bald.
And has a beard.
And has a beard.
It just needs to be more gray, white, and then you'd be able to judge.
Anyway, yeah, what if CCU was the first Yatagarasu? She found something in the Cadopian embassy the first time she was there and was killed for it. And now Callisto Yu is acting as the second Yatagarasu and is on the warpath to get revenge for her sister.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth that.
And then Kay, not knowing any of this, grows up thinking that her father was the original Yatagarasu. And so is now trying to fill mistakenly fill the shoes of her father, who was not the Yatagarasu at all. How does the Manikochin? Manikochin must be a part of the smuggling ring then, right?
Right. I mean, does CCU scream Yatagarasu? Yatagarasu is the use?
I mean, yes, just rearrange the letters. Look at it. Detective Bad. So that we may find the truth, please testify for me once more.
All right. It doesn't matter how many times I tell you about what happened. Nothing'll change.
The gunshot that they heard was from the TV.
The gunshot that they heard was from the TV.
Yeah, that's where this is going. The videotape is inside the TV. She played the video. Everyone was hanging out. Gumshoe was eating. The balloon popped. You know, blah blah blah. And then 30 minutes later, bang goes the gunshot in the video, and everyone runs over and says, "Hey, what's going on?" And they're like, "Oh, why is the TV on? That's
So
weird."
Gumshoes go to jail almost exclusively because the judge cannot distinguish the sound of a balloon popping from the sound of a gunshot.
But there was actually the sound of a gunshot when everyone ran over to the time of the murder.
Yes.
And that's what's also, well, like, Bad heard that one.
Yeah, Bad
had
heard the
said it was a
gunshot.
gunshot.
And both windows are open. That's how Bad heard it.
Both windows are open.
Oh.
I mean, even so, like a really loud TV in the next room over, it's not improbable.
Well, no, but it's probably a lot clearer than it going through the wall.
Posture
Get up.
check.
Yeah, get up for a second. Turn on the fucking air conditioner. I'm fucking melting. Good lord. Back in a sec.
Check your posture. Make sure you're not sitting in a weird angle like me, just lying down and just chilling out and waiting for Wes to come back so that I can continue the game thing. Ready to have a nap. It's just nice and cool inside the house, but it's warm outside. It was like, what, 20 degrees today? What, it's 20 degrees today. 20 Celsius. It's actually not that sunny. Skies. Oh, I guess the sun's just not shining towards me right now. From the other side of the house. Being in a basement is pretty ideal when there's hot summers. It stays cool. You don't need the air conditioner much. Then again, it's not really that hot of a day. Otherwise, I probably would be feeling it. Even with basement dweller.
And oh man, there is. Ah. Now, maybe I was wrong. Perhaps Callisto U is only posing as the Yatagarasu. Like, this is a fake message she sent to the police with a knife in order to get revenge on Manny Kochin. still would leave the possibility of Byron Faraday actually being the real Yatagarasu. Kei Faraday being the true second Yatagarasu.
Yeah, maybe we'll get it out of bad. That like it's not possible for you to be the Yatagarasu because I know that it was Faraday.
I'm the murderer. Detective Bad, ask that you please testify once more about what happened in lobby number 2 and what you experienced in lobby number 1.
My answer is still the same. And this, the last time I'm gonna do this.
It's fine, because I only need this one last time to clear everything up and find the truth behind this case.
I was in lobby number 1 talking with you.
Oh, I was in the courtroom with
Not
Manfred von Karma.
you. YEW.
It's my favorite bit.
Try to preempt your bit. We were talking about some trivial things. I heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to reconvene. When we heard it, you and I immediately dashed out into the hallway together.
It was with Von Karma.
And I saw Gumshoe goofing around there. We all ran into lobby number 2.
And I was not even reacting to it.
No, why would I?
It sounds like the same story you told us before.
Indeed. However, I feel we have yet to draw out all the information that we can.
Battle sushi.
In lobby number 1, talking with you.
No, you weren't talking to me.
Nope. Why did Miss Yu choose lobby number 1? Answer me.
Who knows? She said she had something to want to talk to me about. And we walked into the lobby number 1 together. That's all.
So his answer remains the same as before, I see.
Another kind of game, we wouldn't be talking in that room. We would have been doing other things.
Yeah? You want to expand on that? What kind of game are you thinking of?
Oh, some other kind of game that's not on the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo DS.
I was hoping you could expand on what exactly you were discussing with Miss Yu.
Trivial stuff. Has nothing important.
It's for me to decide.
Discussing, quote unquote, trivial, quote unquote, stuff.
Stuff, quote unquote.
Huh.
Alright, I suppose that's for him to decide. Moving on.
This game just loses to him.
Until you heard the gunshot, did you notice anything else that was out of the ordinary?
I didn't hear any other strange sounds till that gunshot.
The gunshot Detective Bad heard was really the one from the murder, and that would give the other piece of evidence an entirely different meaning. I ask that you please amend your testimony with that statement just now.
Sure. I didn't hear any other strange sounds until that gunshot.
Balloon popping. Detective Bad, does this balloon fragment remind you of anything?
It's the same color as the one Kay was holding.
Oh, so you know about Setsuka's balloon?
Yeah, I was sitting with her up into the gallery, up in the gallery. During the recess, just before we split up, I filled the balloon up for her.
Well, where did you get
The
helium
helium that I
inside
always-
the precinct?
I always carry her around for some reason.
Keep helium here in the courthouse, Detective Bad?
Yeah, it's a laughing gas.
That's from
That's why you was always
the
laughing.
the helium vending machine that's down in the lobby.
But it's the reason that you is always laughing her head off because she always overdoes it with that stuff.
Well, as you may have already surmised, this piece did indeed come from Kay's balloon.
So, what about the balloon?
I wonder if you might remember hearing this balloon pop at some point.
What are you getting at?
This fragment was found in the hallway right in front of lobby number 2. Furthermore, it was the sound of this balloon popping that the judge mistook as a gunshot.
Oh. So the sound that the judge heard was not actually a gunshot, huh?
On top of that, His Honor said that he heard the balloon pop about 20 minutes before the trial was to reconvene.
Yes, which means that His Honor heard the balloon pop in the hallway when you were in lobby number 1, Detective Bad.
And they both got their fingers up. No.
Oh. And if you were in lobby number 1 at the time, you were close enough that you should have heard the balloon popping as well.
So,
What? Don't give me that so.
It just proves that there's a flaw in your testimony.
cracking of the truth is louder than the sound of your sweet naivety, Kraken. And since you kids don't seem to know, let me fill you in on something. You ever stop to think why the doors and walls of this place seem so rugged? Because they were designed to keep secrets from being leaked. Hey, here we go.
Hold it. What is that supposed to mean?
These doors and walls are super thick. Window panes are double layered. To top it all off, even the curtains are made of a special sound absorbent material.
And you mean?
As I was shut up inside lobby number 1, there's no way I could have heard that sound.
Snow.
Ah. I knew that's what he was going to say.
Then that means this Scruffy Face's testimony is completely useless.
No. Then how would he
But
have heard the
said
gunshot?
Didn't hear any struggle. If the rooms are soundproof, so of course you wouldn't hear any signs of a struggle.
Getting too ahead of the game here.
Sorry. That's also why it's only natural. I didn't hear the balloon popping. Now do you get it, kids?
Yes, we were supposed to be the ones finding flaws in his logic. That's the answer we have found.
The other way around? Not possible to hear the sound of a balloon popping if one were in lobby number 1. However, if we examine the situation in reverse, the person standing in the hallway should not be able to hear the real gunshot either. And yet Detective Gumshoe claims to have heard it while he was standing in the hallway. Detective Bad, if that is the case, how exactly did you hear the gunshot?
What do you mean, how? I just did.
It would appear that you have yet to realize the contradiction in your own words.
Oh, how so?
If the rooms are as soundproofed as you say they are, then how did the sound of the gunshot enter your ears?
I see what you mean. I guess I'm more out of it in Faraday's murder than I had thought.
It means what exactly, Myers? In the end, what does it all boil down to?
It boils down to this. There must be a reason as to how Detective Bad and Gumshoe heard a gunshot they theoretically couldn't have.
Looks like we need to examine the state of the crime scene again, huh?
They did a crime scene. Wait, it'd be...
It's that ultra strong perfume you wears. She spilled some of it. Ugh. And way too noisy.
It's a surveillance video. How could a piece of evidence just disappear? Where does it go?
And you're gonna make me manually connect all the dots game? I mean, sure.
It feels like one of those flashbacks sequences at the end of a case. Display the smell, lobby window.
Smell, love number window. Simply not possible for the killer to have escaped through the barred windows. And yet the fragrance of the perfume managed to escape from defendant lobby number 1. Of course, incorporeal things can move freely through these open barred windows.
Is it incorporeal? It's
Can
It's a
you
scent.
grab the scent?
you could grab the molecules if you had like an air filter.
Very loud television. Now then, what else besides a smell can go both in and out of an open barred window? The answer is sound! So no matter how careful the killer was, if the windows were open, the jig would be up. Since the window in both defendant lobby number 1 and the hallway were open, that explains how the sound of a gunshot could be heard in both locations. The missing piece of evidence is a video. It shows the moment in which Mr. Rell is killed. Mr. Rell killed the embassy staff member. The sound of the gunshot left quite an impression on me when it was played during the trial. Video should have been returned to Mr. Faraday's evidence bag for the recess, and brought back here. If it disappeared after that time, then it's possible that the tape is still here in this room. Eureka! The evidence that the missing evidence created for me is the gunshot sound that no one should have been able to hear in the first place.
Myers, what have you been thinking about? It's been 10 minutes. Wasting time. Let's start looking again.
It's not a waste of time to think, but I've figured out where we should look.
Yeah, but that's be.
I believe we should examine the television.
You boys do it.
Finger on the
TV.
screen.
Kids have fun. Go ahead, examine whatever you like. Right. Examine everything but the window. The window. No.
Video player. It's a video player. There seems to be a videotape inside.
Looks like it. The tape must have stopped on its own when it reached the end.
This tape, would it not be the missing surveillance tape?
I suppose, but
Detective Bad, would it be alright with you if I verified the contents of this video?
sure, knock yourself out. Alright, since let's rewind this and see what we have.
Now kids, rewinding, media used to come on physical tapes. And in order to get to the front of the tape again, you couldn't just go to the home menu and start over. No, you had to physically rewind the media that it was on.
Yeah, but everyone knows about rewinding a video. I mean, if you don't have to physically rewind the tape.
You say so, but
Didn't
you have weren't you having problems at like a game at like a game dev conference where you had to like give people keyboard, you had to like take away keyboards and give people iPads?
Take away keyboards and give people iPads.
Was it you that told this story? Or did I hear this somewhere else? I think
That sounds like it was a school thing,
you were presenting stuff and like the children who came up to the booth had to they brushed aside the controller and tried to touch the screen.
That sounds vaguely familiar. Where they would try to touch the screen, like, no, it's not a touch.
No, it's not a touch screen. You use the
monitor.
controller. Yeah.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
25
I remember
to
correctly.
That's me.
The footage of Rail killing the embassy staff member should be at about the 30-minute mark from the start of the tape.
Understood. It should be about right. Now then, let's see.
This is the footage of Mr. Schultz's embassy staff member. I told you I did not want to see someone dying. You played this for me.
I knew it. The missing piece of evidence, the surveillance video, was here all along. Oh.
This sound. What's the meaning of this?
Because the Detective Bad has figured out the true source of the gunshot he heard. With this, I think we can figure out the trick behind this double murder.
So you mean that you figured it all out then?
Yes, all I have to do now is show what the gunshot Detectives Bad and Gumshoe heard was. And through where they heard it from.
Fine. In that case, show me what you've deduced.
Now to show what the gunshots Detective Bad and Gumshoe heard was. Through where they heard it from.
Okay, now you select the window.
Just as with the spilled perfume in lobby number 1. If the window were open, a piece of evidence's sound would also dissipate out. Not sure what the gunshots Detective Bad and Gumshoe heard was. Through where they heard it from. Deduce.
Well,
Thoughts on how connected to any of the evidence I hold?
are you supposed to...
If the door and windows to the crime... I figured it out. It's fine. We're good. The door and windows to the crime scene, some of these are, like, you gotta, like, think about what the game wants you to do. Like, some of they can get a little bit obtuse, what you have to try and present on what. Especially for some of the testimony stuff from the older Ace Attorney games, like, that gets really obscure. The door and windows to the crime scene, namely this... Like, again, we had, in the last case, we had, like, 3 different Badger costumes that we had to figure out which one was relevant.
True.
If the door and windows to the crime scene, namely this room that we're in, were closed, the killer could have used the gun and no one would have been the wiser.
That's true. This courthouse seems fair designed for such a thing. Is it fair?
However, what happened in reality was Detective Gumshoe, Detective Bad, and Miss Yu. All 3 of them heard the gunshot.
Well, the windows in lobby 1, lobby 2, and the hallway were open. So naturally, the people in these locations could hear it.
Ah, but then, why would the criminal open the window in the first place?
To allow the gunshot to be heard, I suppose.
Correct. It's the only logical conclusion we can draw from this.
But why was that necessary in the first place? Want a real answer, Miles? I demand satisfaction. Satisfy
Very
your
well.
will.
She is 13!
That's the joke.
Very well. I believe the killer wanted to manipulate our perception of a certain fact. What was the killer wanted to manipulate our perception of? When the crime took place. The killer wanted to fabricate the time of death to their precise wishes, and they used the gunshot in the surveillance video to do so.
So that's why the tape was left running?
You mean the gunshot I heard was from this video?
Yes, which means that the murders really occurred at an earlier time than we thought. It must have been during the recess, but before Detective Gumshoe was on guard duty. Someone who has no alibi for that time period. and plan this crime out in advance. That person is the real killer. Hey.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Miss Yu's asking for you. She's in the courthouse.
Ah, yes, excellent. Bailiff, please bring with you a number of armed guards to arrest Miss Yu.
She says she's identified the murderer, but she wants to clarify something.
This looks like Miss Yu is investigating something.
Understood. Please tell her that I will be right over.
Oh, come along. I want to hear what she has to say.
It would appear that the time has come to uncover the truth. To be continued.
No.
Oh
There's
my. Oh my god. Yeah, but it's gonna be at least another hour as we go through Callisto Yu's sad backstory of her sister dying and what's motivating her to come here and start murdering people.
Shit.
There's no way we're gonna get through. There's no way we're gonna get through this in like a reasonable amount of time, and I still have to make dinner. I'm real hungry. Sadly, it must be a next time on Ace Attorney Investigations. We're going to find the truth.
On the final episode of chapter 4?
1, 2, 3. Yes. This will be the finale, chapter 4, I suppose. And
But before that,
we got some shit going on. Today is Sunday. Next time you see us will be tomorrow, Monday. We're gonna be here hanging out, playing some more Omori. Oh me, oh my, Omori.
and that's when in Omori We'll
We're gonna be quitting our jobs.
quitting their jobs.
They quit your jobs.
Yep, we're gonna adultize. No,
No, we're
gonna
not
be
gonna do
adults, get
anything
jobs.
to those children. God.
It's the growing up aspect of the whole game. Is about, you know, time passes and people grow up and they get jobs and they move away and then people move to Vancouver and they get on the other side of the country with all their friends. What?
Yeah, more Omori tomorrow. Tuesday, gonna be here hanging out. I mean, we're gonna be starting up Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes.
5.
Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. It will begin.
First of 5.
The first 5, and then we will play the second 5.
5. Part 1 prologue.
And then we will eagerly await Metal Gear Solid 5
Zeroes.
2.
Foundations of 5.
Yep.
On Friday.
Friday, I'm gonna be here solo, hanging out, playing some more Deltarune.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Carnival or whatever. Call it festival.
Festival.
That's going.
Yeah, there's some very cute moments and some very not so cute moments in which everyone was miserable and deservedly so.
Yeah.
I can't believe bratty catfish burger pants.
It's not cool, man.
That's not cool. It was real uncool. And I'm glad that they didn't make a joke out of it. It was just a super uncool thing, and no one is happy now. But yeah. More Deltarune Friday. And then,
Kind of reminds me about how you catfish your friend in Magic by liking his decks or whatever. Was it Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't remember.
No, yeah, that was a thing in Magic the Gathering. Have I told the story on stream? I don't think so.
Next time.
Next time.
Tell it on Friday.
Yeah, you'll have to remind me to tell that story. Yeah. And tune in here next week, Sunday, for some more Ace Attorney, the thrilling conclusion of Chapter 4.
Who is the real Yatagarasu? That is the question.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna find out. The Yatagarasu that started this is probably close to you.
Well, it doesn't matter because this close to you is probably going to end up in jail. Faraday is dead, so
Faraday
the
is
real
dead.
Yatagarasu is just K.
Yep. For all intents and purposes, the real Yatagarasu is K.
And we didn't get her sprite again, the one that makes her look like a turtle. For me to talk about it.
You're gonna have to find me. You'd have to like scrub back in the stream from last week and find that because I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was even today. It was near the beginning of today's stream.
Oh my, yeah, show me then. All right, yeah, that'll be all for today. Thanks for hanging out. If indeed you're still here, fucking see ya.
Do you prefer to have your home, thoroughly soundproofed? I think I do. Yes, if I die, nobody will probably know about it until I start to stink. But I think I like my privacy enough that that's a risk I'm willing to take.
I mean, yes, I would rather not what I do in my home become the neighbor's business. But I do enjoy, like, cracking open the window and hearing the sound of the street.
Those motorcycles that go by your window all the time.
And the police cars that run past, that run the fucking light by my house at 3 a.m. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, like, full soundproofing forever. I don't know that I want to live in the bubble.
Okay, here's the.
Alright, where's this turtle sprite? Let me see it.
Here's Turtle Sprite. It's something to do with the shape of her mouth, nose, and eyes. You see it?
No, not at all. Not. You're gonna have to find a
No.
picture of a Ninja Turtle to side by side this because you just sound crazy. You sound insane. It's just K Sprite. There's nothing about that looks like a turtle.